how do you ask for what you actually need from your partner without feeling like you're being annoying or needy all the time? Look, I've been on both sides of this. I've been the person who just swallowed what I needed because I didn't want to rock the boat. And I've also been the person who finally said something, but probably said it in the worst possible way at the worst possible time, and it came out like an attack instead of a conversation. Does that sound familiar to you? Here's the thing nobody tells you. Asking for what you need is a skill. It's not just something you either naturally know how to do or don't. It's something you get better at. And once you get better at it, your relationship, I promise, starts to feel a little less like a guessing game and more like a partnership. So let's talk about why this is so hard, because I think the why matters. Most of us grew up getting one of two messages. Either we were taught that a good partner should just sort of know what you need without having to say it, which is probably a fantasy and ruined many relationships. Or we were taught that asking for things is selfish and that you should just be grateful for what you have. So we walk into adult relationships carrying this weird baggage where expressing a need feels like a flaw. Like, if I have to tell you that I need more quality time, that somehow means our relationship is broken or that I'm broken. But here's the reframe I want to leave with you. Having needs doesn't make you needy, it makes you human. And communicating those needs clearly is actually one of the most loving things you can do for your partner, because you're giving them the chance to actually show up for you instead of setting them up for failure. So, how do you actually do this? The first thing to do is separate the need from the emotion. A lot of times when we finally bring something up, it's because we've been holding it in for a while. So by the time it comes out, it's really loaded. It's got weeks or months of frustration baked into it, and it doesn't come out as a need. It comes out as a verdict. You never make time for me. You always do this. I feel like I don't even matter to you. If that stuff sounds familiar, yeah. Now your partner's on the defensive, and suddenly you're in an argument that didn't need to happen at all. So here's the practice. Catch things earlier before the pressure builds. And when you bring it up, lead with the need, not the frustration. Like, hey, I've been feeling a little disconnected lately. Can we plan something, just the two of us this weekend? That's it. It's the same feeling communicated in a way your partner can actually receive. The second thing is dropping the apologies. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry. And by the time you've finished the sentence, you've already told your partner that your need is not worth taking seriously. So maybe try this instead. Just say the thing. You don't have to be harsh about it. You don't have to make a big dramatic moment, but you also don't have to be preemptively shrink yourself into an apology before you've even spoken. It's okay to have needs. You don't need to apologize for them. The third thing is being specific, and this can get uncomfortable. Vague needs create vague responses. I just need you to be more supportive sounds meaningful, but your partner has no idea what to do with that. More supportive how? When you're venting, do you want advice or do you want them to listen? When you're stressed, do you want space or do you want them to check in on you? The more specific you can be, the less room there is for misunderstanding. And consequently, the less assumptions you can make, the better off you're going to be. So this will help you understand each other. And the fourth thing is timing. You're not going to get a good conversation out of your partner when they just walked in the door from work, or when they're already stressed about something else, or at midnight when you're both exhausted. If what you need to talk about matters to you, give it the right conditions. Can we find some time to talk about this weekend? There's something I want to bring up. It's not dramatic, it's just respectful, and it signals to your partner that it's worth real attention. Now, here's the part I want to address, the internal stuff, because honestly, that's where most of this actually lives. If you're finding yourself feeling guilty every time you express a need, if asking for more connection or more help around the house or more physical affection feels like you being a burden, I want you to ask yourself where that belief came from, because it didn't come from nowhere. A lot of people, especially if they grew up in households where their emotional needs weren't really met, develop this idea that having needs makes them too much. And they spend years in relationships either going silent or blowing up with nothing in between. Learning to ask for what you need in a calm, direct way is part of unlearning that, and it takes practice. It might feel awkward at first, and you might over-explain, you might still apologize more than you need to. That's fine. You're building a muscle, and you're going to get better.